Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Here y'all will see me live my life with ambition and not fiction. And always remember, God's work and hard work makes your dreams your reality. Okay, so as y'all can see by the title, you already know what we're gonna talk about. I feel like, never mind, because everything happens at a certain time and for a reason. Okay, so I ain't even gonna say that. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna talk about taking my leap of faith. And actually it was really like I really just had to take another leap of faith, so it's like a 2-in-1 type thing. Scary. Anywho, okay, so you know, like, okay, if you have did this before, right, you already took your leap of faith, whoop blam, or you thinking about it, you know you're gonna be on YouTube or TikTok or whatever. For me, I was on YouTube, right? And I'm searching up other people taking their leap of faith, of course, because you know you be nervous, scared, you trying to see what other people like what position the other people was in, you know, when they took their leap of faith. So I was just trying to find somebody that I could relate to or whatever, and I surely did. But I watched a couple of videos, probably like 5. I didn't want to like overwhelm myself with watching so many other people, you know, experiences or whatever. But let me see. So I watched some of them. This while I was working. Right when I was watching these. When did I start watching these? I started watching these like, dang it, I think probably like in December, like probably the end of December and like January most definitely. I was watching them like January mostly, and when I had what's so crazy, so I was journaling, right? Well, like I journal, you know. So I had wrote it down, you know, so I could manifest it, you know. I wrote it down that I was gonna put in my 2 weeks notice. Yeah, this is so funny. But I wrote it down in my journal that I was gonna put in my 2 weeks notice March 9th, 2023. Y'all, first of all, I don't know what's going on with my nose or whatever, but like I sound like stuffy, stopped up or whatever. Ignore that. I don't really sound like that for the new people. But it is Wednesday, April 26th. This is just so funny to me. But Wednesday, April 26th, right? So one of the videos I watched, it was a guy. So he wrote down, like he was trying to manifest it too. So he wrote down when he was gonna put in his 2 weeks notice, right? So I had already wrote mine down, March 9th, 2023, whoop the blam, right? So when I was watching his video, why did he say he was gonna put in his 2 weeks notice March 9th? But it was a different year for him. And I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, you gotta be, ain't no way we got the same date. Ain't no way we got the same date, you know? Okay, so we had the same date, right? So that just blew my mind right off the bat. So I finished watching his video or whatever, and you know, I was just taking that in. But that was one video that I will always remember because that was just so crazy. So let me see. Okay, rewind. Okay, so in like, yeah, January, like end of January, beginning of February, right? It was like God was like putting it heavy on me that like I gotta quit, like I gotta leave this job, you know. And I made a video on, well, I made a video, posted on Instagram, all that, but I had 2 parts to it, and it was labeled, I titled it A Message from God. And basically I was saying like, God will make you uncomfortable. God will make you uncomfortable when he don't want you in that space anymore, and when he don't want you with that person, when he don't want you at this certain job, he will make it uncomfortable for you. Like, you will not like it, you know, it won't be no peace, right? So the job started doing all this extra stuff, like it wasn't called for, like, at all. So that was like irritating me. And then like every single day would go by, like I would not care to get up, like, and me, like, I'm caring, you know, I'm not just finna like dry abandon no job. So, but yeah, like I was not caring like at all to get up for work. And like I started, no, let me not get to that part yet. But yeah, like every time, basically, really, like every time, it was always something new. They had new rules, they had new expectations, and it was like, we already working this hard and you want to up the scale, like, chill out, okay? And like every day it was just like, I gotta quit, but you know, I'm scared. I'm like, but like, he's not taking this off my mind, like, at all. Like, he's not taking this off my mind at all. So let me see. So I had a plan, right? I had a plan, like, to write it down, because I know, like, once you write a plan down, God gon', you know, he's gonna read over it, whatever, and he gonna make the changes to his liking, right? So I did that. And like, okay, so I gave myself to like March 9th, right, to put in my 2 weeks notice, and I was gonna work the last 2 weeks of that, like from March 9th or whatever. So come around, like, y'all, the job was really pissing me off. It was really pissing me off. But I end up putting my 2 weeks notice. Like, I realized this after the fact that I, you know, whatever. So wait a minute. Okay, so I got the little thing on here. Okay, y'all, so beginning of February, right? It's like on my mind. I'm like, I'm already knowing, like, God isn't about to take this off my mind. Like, it's gonna keep nagging me. Like, it's not gonna go away, right? So tell me why I end up putting in my 2 weeks notice. First of all, I wasn't scared, but like, I was nervous when it came down to like writing a letter, you know. So yeah, I was gonna record me doing it, but I didn't. I just wrote it. But yeah, so I wrote the letter, right? Bro, tell me why I turned in that letter on February the 9th. Like, God, what is you doing? But I got, like, I'm gonna include the picture, right? They had, what is it called? Well, let me not go to that part yet. So February 9th, I wrote the letter, right? That night. And yeah, I just folded it up or whatever. So the next day I went in. That was on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. So I went in on Friday, turned that paper in. But like, y'all, I was scared. I wasn't scared. No, actually, okay, so if you scared or like nervous or whatever to quit your job, take the leap of faith, do what you love, I prayed that God replaced my fear with excitement. Duh, like, you know, like, cause you be so scared or nervous, like, just ask God to replace your fear with excitement. So you just gonna be excited. And that stuff really worked, for real. It really worked, because I was like, I ended up being excited, like, for real, to turn in my 2 weeks notice. And we had to put it like in a Dropbox, so we didn't have to like take it to nobody, but I had to put it in the Dropbox, right? But I was a little sad that I had to leave my little friends. They still my friends, but it's whatever. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, I turned it in or whatever. And like, the thing I feel like this was majority of people's like problem, like, you know, situation financially. Like, I didn't really have no money saved up, you know. man, it's like these bills be coming back to back to back to back to back. You feel me? They be coming back to back. So yeah, like that's the thing I was scared of. Like, how is these bills gonna get paid? Woot the blam, you know? So that was my biggest take on it. Like, that was just my leap of faith, you know, just taking that risk of not having like a lot of income coming in, or not even a lot of income, just like a regular base income coming in to pay my bills, you know. So but so what I did, so the only thing I found out was like when I was working. So when I was working, I still was going to the gym, I still was doing YouTube, like, and then I had did Vlogmas. I did Vlogmas for the first time ever, dude, and I had so many videos backed up, so it was easy for me to just like push them out, you know, put them out. But yeah, I want to be full-time YouTuber. I am a full-time YouTuber now. A model. I am in modeling. Y'all gonna see all that. It's gonna be in the upcoming videos. But yeah, a model, fashion designer, because you know I do make my own clothes and I make custom clothes. Content creator, of course, not just only for YouTube, for Instagram and you know, like that. Yeah, like yeah, and I want to write my own book, y'all. Like, I haven't even told nobody this, but y'all my family, okay? But I want to write my own, well, not book, but like journal. Like, I want to make my own healing journal for people in the world to, you know, to use so they can start their healing journey, because you know I was on my healing journey. And yeah, like, I'm gonna have it like, I got this idea, this vision in my head, of course, of like, I'm gonna come up with the prompts and stuff, like how to heal your childhood trauma period, and just like how to deal with how people treated you, and like how to go about it, and once you like fully heal, how to move about it in like the physical world or whatever, like, you know, and just to learn how to have inner peace. Y'all, it's then like a gratitude section, like a daily gratitude section, so you can write down what you're grateful for every single day. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot that I'm gonna put in that journal for y'all, okay? But yeah. Okay, so that was a little rundown of what I want to do and whatever. I just want to heal people. Like, I'm already healing people, like, just with my presence, just with my energy, and just, you know, God speak through me. But anywho, what was I saying? Okay, so yeah, YouTube. So like, I was actually like, I was realizing that I was staying up late, like trying to edit videos, like, you know, like after I got off of work, because I was getting off of work like I was working with 10 to 7, but like I get home like at 8, and you know I still gotta eat, I still gotta cook, I still gotta get in the shower, I still gotta do other things, you know, and on top of that, you know, edit a YouTube video and post it the same day, or like schedule it for the next day. That was a lot, y'all. That was a lot. And I'm just like, bro, like, I want to have time. I want to have time. I don't want to be rushing. I never rush through no video. No, I ain't finna do that. But I'm saying, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to rush doing other stuff after I get done editing and posting a YouTube video, you know? Like, and who want to be going to sleep late just because of a job, you know, or whatever? But yeah, I didn't like that, and I wanted to have time to go to yoga, because yeah, I love me some yoga, okay? And I was just like saying, I would say like, I want to have time to go to yoga in the rising. Like, I want to go to yoga throughout, like, any day of the week, because you know, if you're working during the week, you can't go to yoga in the rising or like in the afternoon or whatever. So yeah, that was like, I'm like, no, like, I want to be able to go to all the yoga classes that my gym has. I want to be able to work out in the rising. Like right now I work out in the rising. Rising means morning. I just say rising. Okay. So yeah, like who want to work out at night? Not me. I do it sometime, but like I prefer it in the rising because it's like you get it out the way already. Like, you know? And it's just like, and then with my hair, like I braid my own hair. I do my own hair, whoop the blam. And you know, like when I was working and I was to braid my hair, like, you know, I have a lot of hair. Like, as you can see, like, I got a lot of hair. And it take hours and hours and hours to braid my hair. So, with me working a job, I will only be able to braid my hair on the weekend. Then it's like taking up my whole weekend and I can't do extra stuff that I want to do with the plan like that. So, it's like, once I quit this job, I'm able to braid my hair on a weekday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I ain't got to worry about waking up early, you know, the next day. So, like, that was just, you know, and I'm like, yeah, like, I want this lifestyle. Like, I want to be able to do what I love every single day and get paid for it, you know? Who don't want to get paid to do what they love? Like, come on now. But, yeah. Okay, so I turned in my 2 weeks notice. And then the thing was, I kept trying to put in my time. Like, we had time, like PTO, whatever. We had time, like, and I was trying to put in some days, like, just for one day, y'all. Just for one day, because I was trying to plan something. Well, something was planned, but I couldn't go to it, whatever. Yeah, I was trying to go to that or whatever, and my time would get denied. And I'm just like, what are y'all doing? Like, everybody else's time was getting approved, y'all. I swear. Like, I'm just like, people taking off for a whole week and I can't even get one day. That just blew me, boy. I was mad. So I had scheduled, well, I had a doctor's appointment that was scheduled like last year, whatever, and for February the 22nd. So that was the only time I was trying to get time approved before that for other stuff, but it would just get denied. And I'm just like, bro, like, what are y'all doing? I'm putting in my early notice, like, you know, like a last week, because we had to do it like, I don't even remember, but you couldn't just put it in the day before or 2 days before, you know? And I'm putting it in last week, you know? So I'm just like, whoa, what is going on? So rewind to February 21st or like the 20th, right? And then I was moving too, y'all. Oh my God. I was moving. So I moved on February the 13th, right? That was on a Monday. And I was trying to take off. That's what I was trying to take off for. I was trying to take off to like have a full day of moving. Like, I don't want to get off of work and then have to move in, like, and then like postpone my moving date or whatever, you know. I didn't want to do none of that. So I was trying to take off for that and have time to get stuff organized. So they was just denying my time or whatever. But I end up moving on a Saturday, right? Moving date on a Saturday or Monday, but like, or whatever. So moved. So I had to move, y'all. Like, you know how nervous I was, like, to be like, how am I finna pay rent, you know, without having a regular income coming in, you know? That's another fact. And I was just like, I don't know, I'm still finna do it, you know? Because and then I was thinking like I could get a part-time job, you know? I'm like, okay, if it don't work out, like, I could just get a part-time I could just get a part-time job, right? And just like, you know, whoop the blam. But and God put in my head like, no, like, you're not finna get no type of job. You're not finna get no type of job. You is finna do what you love, and he gonna do the rest, you know? So I was like, okay now, okay. So I had moved February 13th, and then like I was staying up, y'all. Like, I was staying up late trying to build this bed. Like, y'all already seen, if you ain't seen my moving part of my vlog or whatever, my vlogs, go watch that. But yeah, that's when I was working. Like, I was staying up, like, y'all, I wasn't going to sleep till like 2 in the morning. So like, I would be tired for work like the next day, and I'm just like, bro, like, oh my goodness, it was just dragging, you know? And like, I started not to care to wake up anymore for work. Like, Like, I swear, like my last week, I was late. I was late every single day except one day. And like, you get points for that. Y'all, when I tell y'all I was not caring, like, I was not caring. Like, I was literally waking up late. And it wasn't even on purpose. I swear it wasn't even on purpose. Like, it was just like, God was just like making me feel like really, really tired. Even though I probably was tired. But like, it's like, even when I'm tired, like, I'll still get up for work and, you know, whoop the blam, you know. But like, I was just like not caring. Like, I was not caring to get up. And I'm just like, I know exactly why I feel this way. But anywho, so February 20 came, and you know, I was off for February 22nd, and I filmed that day. I got a video up. That was my 6 a.m. Morning routine. I wanted to try it out because my doctor's appointment was at 7 a.m. So yeah, that was for me just testing out, you know, whatever. Being a full-time content creator, you know. And it went really good. So I was debating, like, I'm like, bro, my last day was February 23rd, right? But I didn't go. So yeah, I was just like, I'm trying to see if I'm really gonna go back to this job or not. Like, cause I'm already off February 22nd. So it's like, who really finna wanna go back to work, you know, when you already put in your 2 weeks notice? And then I was like, already not caring about going anymore. So I was like, I don't know. I still got to decide if I'm going to go. I was telling my best friend, I'm like, I don't know. I might go, I might not. Because I really wasn't feeling it, you know. So I ended up not going on the 23rd. The 22nd was my last day. Well, really the 21st was my last day working. Because I was off the 22nd. So yeah, February 21st was my last day. So I was able to start doing what I loved, and like I don't regret it, like, at all. Cause you know, and like, so much time has passed, y'all. Like, I done been through so many tests during this period. And then like last Sunday, like, y'all, God tested me so much. Like, I was about to give up. Like, I was about to give up like twice, I swear. I was about to give up like twice, y'all. Do not give up. Do not give. And then like, it kept in my, this, what is it called? The phrase or whatever. It stayed in my head. Like, every time you want to give up, that's the time you're supposed to keep going. Like, and it's stuck in my head. And it's like, anytime you want to give up, that's the time where you supposed to keep going. Like, that's the time where you about to elevate even more. That means you about to, you know, you supposed to keep going. So like, y'all, I was praying. I'm like, God, like, do I need to get a job or what? Like, cause these bills is these bills is billing, okay? But like, I have like, okay, so I have received some checks, you know, like from social media, like that, you know. So I wasn't like, it's not just been like, you know, dry or whatever. Money been flowing in, but like, you know, I've been grateful, super grateful, because like, I'm getting paid. Like, social media, like my social media platforms is paying me now. So YouTube on the way, you know, YouTube, my channel finna be monetized. But yeah, y'all, like, I have received some checks, and I will be doing videos about that too. Talking about my first check I received from, you know, certain social medias, right? So yeah, rewind. So yeah, I was praying. I'm like, God, like, do I need to get a part-time job? Like, what is going on? Because these bills is lining up. And I started looking at more videos, because I'm like, yo, like, who else is in my predicament? Like, you know, I'm thinking this is over with. Like, I ain't supposed to be doing this again. So I was looking at videos and I rewatched the video. It popped up in my head, y'all. I rewatched the video that I watched before I quit my job. This girl, y'all, I'm like, yeah, I gotta rewatch her video, cause like she finna just, you know, encourage me to stay on track, cause she was like, you know, her thing was the financial thing too. And she was like, God just kept making a way. Hey y'all, and then I seen another video when it was like, whenever you get discouraged, like, it was a video on YouTube, like, whenever you get discouraged, like, go look up verses. And then I read one of the comments on the videos, and the lady commented same, like she was in the same position as me. And I'm just, so y'all, that was just like another confirmation for me, because I usually don't even ask for confirmations, like for real, but this time I was asking for confirmation like back to back to back. And I'm just like, bro, lock in, like just take the sign, you know, to whatever. So this verse right here, y'all, I wrote down like 4, because she was like, write them down on a sticky note, right? And I got these like pink sticky notes. And then y'all, okay, hold on. Okay, so y'all, that's what I did. And this one right here, okay, so like in my Bible, when I first got my Bible in January, I like was like in my Bible, like it got different, what is it called? Let me get it. This is my Bible, y'all. It got different, what is it, categories, like what, okay, yeah, verse finders, right? It got the verse finders, and I look for purpose, because you know I want to live in my purpose, right? So, oh my goodness, y'all, this is so, y'all, this is too crazy. So I did purpose, and I looked up fear, what is it, or fearful or something like that. Let me see. Okay, intimidated. They got intimidated in here, and purpose. Y'all, why did I start? Okay, so I wrote down the date in here, right? Why I say February 9th, 2023, right? Because this, you know, I got the Bible this year. So when I freaking wrote the 2 weeks notice letter, I'm in my Bible searching for purpose and being fearless, you know, February 9th. Oh my goodness. And like when I was doing that, like I would go search, you know, for the verse in the Bible and read it, right? Duh, of course. So even when I found it, right, I wrote down the date, which was February 9th, because that's the day I wrote it. Well, that's the, whatever. Y'all get it. So when I went back to that on Sunday, this past Sunday, when I was just like feeling overwhelmed, and I'm just like, you know, like, God, what's gonna happen? So yeah, it was just another confirmation. And so when I told y'all I read the comment under one of the videos when she was in the same predicament as me, she literally had, I think, Romans 8:28, and then it was okay, so this one that stood out the most to me when I on February 9th, when I started searching up purpose and all that, you know, and being intimidated. So this one, Psalms 46:10, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the heathen, I guess that's how you, I don't know, and I will be exalted in the earth. So as soon as I read be still, I was like, all right, God, another confirmation. All right, I'm chilling. I ain't finna go look for no job. I ain't finna go apply to no job. I'm chilling. I'm gonna be still, like you said, right? I'm gonna be still. So after that, like, my worries was just, I just couldn't worry no more, you know? And that will really drain you, worrying. And I had already learned this, like in the end of 2021. I had already learned not to worry, not to stress anymore, because it only gets you sick, drained, mentally exhausted, you know. So I was just like, no, I'm done with that. And I found myself doing that again. And I was just looking for confirmations, and that, hey, that right there, I was like, all right, God, you got this one, you know. So I'm like, all right, you don't want me to apply to no job, get no part-time job, you gonna do it. And that was my second leap of faith, like taking that leap of faith, because I thought I fully believed in God. Like I fully believe in God, but like, it's like truly believing that he's going to get your bills paid without you doing anything. Like, well, not doing anything, but like continuing to move how you've been moving, like doing what you love every single day and having that faith. Yeah, so I'm really thinking like, okay, yeah, I believe in God. Like, whoop to blam. Not until this Sunday, right? And I was fasting, y'all. I fast for the whole day for the first time. Like, so I didn't eat. So like, I was just drinking water. But yeah, like, I really thought I fully believed in God until last Sunday with me worrying. And I was reading all these verses and stuff, and I'm just like, yo, I did not fully believe in God, because if I'm sitting here trying to go get a part-time job or whatever, not knowing what God could do, like God could literally change your life, change my life in a blink of an eye, literally, because it happened to me before. But like, it's just like, you just have to remember, you just gotta remember and have that faith. And I truly believe in God, y'all, for real, because baby, he gonna rock my world, okay? So I'm just like, what's today? Today Wednesday. Yeah, I ain't applied to no job, y'all. I did not give up on myself. I'm so proud of myself. I really encourage you to take that leap of faith and start doing what you love. Like, don't worry about the finances. And then if you, I looked at another video, like this lady, like she had the finances, like she had the savings put up, but still was scared to make the leap. And I'm just like, bro, you're tripping. But whatever. But yeah, she took her leap of faith, and she was like much older. And then I want to go into age, like, and I was just thinking, like, before I quit my job, like, I was just like, the time is now. Like, I need to do this now, like, while I'm still young, while I ain't got no kids, you know. Because like, people put in the factor of having kids, they like, I can't do this because I got kids to take care of. God know what you, bro, God know what you need. God know what bills need to be paid. God know your struggles. He know you in and out. He knows, okay? So even if you do got kids, man, take that leap of faith for real, so you can be truly happy. But yeah, I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, I might as well do this now. Like, the time is now. I don't need to wait till I'm 25, 24, 30, 31, whatever. I need to do this now while I am still so young, and just, you know, it's like nothing to lose. Like, it's stuff to lose, but it's just like, yo, just do it now. Like, it's gonna be heavy on your heart, and you don't want that. You don't want that, because it's not gonna go away, y'all. I'm telling you, that feeling is not gonna go away until you do it. And it's like, God don't want us to be scared of nothing. He don't want us to fear anything. So it's like, why are you scared when God got you? When God always come through at the right time. Let me read this other one right here. Oh, okay. It say, God is my refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Amen. I wrote this one down because I'm just like, man, it's like, when you look back on your life, it's just like, when has a time come when God hasn't came through for you? Like for real, like, think about it. Like, when is the time God haven't came through for you? And then don't think about a time when you went through a rough time or whatever. Like, God had to break you down to build you back up, you know, so he could show you your strengths. Don't think about that time. Think about when something had to get paid, or when you wanted to be somewhere or needed to be somewhere, and he pulled through. Like, for real, like, think about those times. He is very present. Very present. He is very present, okay? And always be in the present time, for real. Be in the present, not the future. Don't worry about the future. Like, don't worry about the past. You can't change the past. Like, you cannot change the past at all. Like, don't worry about none of that bull, okay? Be in the present. Like, live in the present moment. Like, you're gonna be so much happier, for real, for real. But yeah, with the age thing, and I was just thinking, like, bro, I'm not gonna be able to do this. Like, what am I waiting for? What am I waiting for? That time is not guaranteed. Like, tomorrow is not guaranteed. And I start thanking God, like, every single day. Thank you, God, for waking me up. Like, I used to do it. But like, in the period of my life, like, I really started doing it, like, every single day. Like, every single day. Thank you, God, for waking me up. Because it don't matter how good of a person you is. Like, you don't know if tomorrow is guaranteed. Like, snap out of that. Like, be grateful. And like, if ever something that you want to do, or you say that you're going to do it tomorrow. Because I found myself, everybody does that, you know. They be like, okay, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow not guaranteed. Tomorrow is not promised. Like, do it now. It don't matter. Like, and I just recently started doing that. Like, if I catch myself about to say, like, I'm going to do it tomorrow, I do it right then and there. Because, bro, you can't play around with time. You can't play around with time. But, oh, y'all, take that leap of faith, please. Like, and don't care about what nobody say about it. This is your life. This is not their life. You're living in your own life. You're living in your own happiness, you know. And don't let your thoughts bring you down. Yeah, it's gonna be negative thoughts, and you're gonna get to worrying, but shut it up. Like, soon as a fearful thought come through, say shut up, and it's gonna go away. I'm telling you. But like, taking that leap of faith is getting you out your comfort zone. God wants you to be outside of your comfort zone so you can see what else you can achieve, for real, for real. Like, for real, for real. And like, with the YouTube stuff, like, me, like, I don't talk to people. Like, I don't walk up to people with the blam. But like, with YouTube, I want subscribers, you know. I want people to know about me. So with that, that's me going outside my comfort zone, like walking up to people in the stores and asking them, can they subscribe to my YouTube channel? Like, that's me. That's God putting me outside my comfort zone. And like, not having, I wouldn't say I had social anxiety, but it's like, I kind of did. Because like, but it's like me walking up to somebody by myself. Like, if I had somebody with me, I wouldn't be scared, you know. Like, but like, me walking up to somebody that I don't know, and I don't know what they gonna say to me, like, you know, that's just me getting in my head. It's like, just do it. Just do it. Just walk up to the person, just ask them, can they boot the blam, whatever. Hand out your business cards, whatever. Just do it. And you always going to take a learning experience from everything you do outside of your comfort zone, because it's new. Okay, so don't worry about what people got to say about you taking this leap of faith. Or if anybody, like, matter of fact, I feel like don't even tell nobody. Like, you could tell some people, but like, you ain't got to tell a whole lot of people that you about to do what you about to do, you know. Just do it. Like, this is for you, not for nobody else. But, you know, I did tell my mama, I was like, you know, I'm gonna take this leap of faith. You know, I'm gonna take this leap of faith. And I told my best friend, and I told like some of my cousins, but it was like just after the fact that I did it, you know. But it just wasn't no stopping me. Like, I was going to do it no matter what nobody else said, because this is my life. I'm living in my life. Like, you know, this your life. You only get one life, for real. Like, and tomorrow not guaranteed. But just put God first all the time. Put God first all the time. Get you a Bible if you don't got no Bible. And just start doing what you truly love. I hope this video reached the people that it needs to reach. And if you have any more questions, please let me know down below about certain situations I had to go through in this period of time. And y'all, I don't regret nothing. Like, I don't regret anything. Like, I'm truly living out my wishes, my dreams, and y'all, it's so many opportunities that I wouldn't even been able to go to if I was working. Like, and then other opportunities that I could have missed out on if I did decide to like give up. Because when I give up, bro, not when I give up, but like if I was to give up, me giving up will be me getting a job. Like, that will be me giving up for real. But don't do it, y'all. Don't give in. Anytime you feel like you just like, I can't do this no more, like, that's when you're supposed to keep going. That's when you're supposed to keep going. Okay, so I hope this video reached who it's supposed to reach. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. And I wish y'all the best of luck, for real. For real, for real. And keep God first. Peace and love. Bye. Y'all, I was too happy to make this video, but bye.
Life move fast when you do what you want. I guess I'm doing what I want.